Simply recite this surah at night and go to sleep. When you wake up in the morning, you will see wealth lying under your bed. If you think this is all a lie, try it yourself, and you will be convinced. This is a very reliable and simple wazifa. Dear viewers, perhaps you have never in your life seen a sudden pile of wealth fall into your hands. When you went to bed at night, there was nothing. But when you woke up in the morning, wealth was scattered throughout your house. This wazifa, this practice, will work in such a way that if you perform it just once with full conviction, if your hands do not grasp an abundance of sustenance and wealth, then let me know. Because the wazifa I'm going to tell you about today must be performed before going to bed. After this practice, it will be as if sustenance and wealth fall in love with you. Mountains of wealth will become kind and gentle toward you and will never leave you for the rest of your life. No matter how much money you spend, it will not run out in your hands. On the contrary, by the grace and mercy of Almighty Allah, these funds will be filled with great blessings, virtues, and abundance, and this money will be highly blessed. But I ask all of you to carefully and attentively write down this wazifa and listen to it with great care so that you can fully benefit from it. This is such a complete and comprehensive tasbih, such a powerful wazifa. Inshallah, when you recite this tasbih and go to sleep at night, by morning, wealth will surely come to you. I have only one request for all of you. The tasbih I am going to tell you about, you must listen to it with full attention and then act accordingly. In these times, every person, whether a worker or an employee, says they are surrounded by financial difficulties. You often hear people say that now, even the expenses of running a household have risen so much that they cannot manage them even with their salary. In this era of inflation, no matter how much you earn or how great your wealth is, money always seems to fall short. Dear viewers, inshallah, when you all perform today's wazifa with full conviction, Almighty Allah, with His grace and mercy, will increase your sustenance so much that you will be astonished. Through unseen hands, so much wealth and money will come to you that all the problems, worries, and troubles related to wealth and sustenance in your home will be permanently eliminated by Almighty Allah with His grace and mercy. But I have said many times that when you ask Almighty Allah, ask with full conviction and complete hope that you will surely receive. The stronger your conviction, the more surely Almighty Allah will grant you His boundless treasure. All your problems will be completely resolved. All the pains, difficulties, and troubles that have haunted you throughout your life, inshallah, will be eliminated by the grace and mercy of Almighty Allah. Almighty Allah will enrich you with such sustenance and wealth. So my brothers and sisters, with the help of this one tasbih, all the problems of your life that have persisted throughout your life will be resolved. If you are drowning in a swamp of debts, then my Almighty Allah, through the blessings of this wazifa and this tasbih, will free you from debts. Or if your household expenses are too high and your income is very low, then Almighty Allah, with His grace and mercy, will create such means and grant you sustenance from unseen treasures, from such a place that no matter what your difficulties are, they will end forever. Please carefully write down this practice. Take a notebook because later many people ask in the comments, we didn't understand the wazifa? How should we perform this wazifa? How many times should we do it and at what time? So my brothers and sisters, please carefully write down this wazifa. First of all, I respectfully request all my sisters and mothers not to perform this wazifa during certain days. These are 3 attributive names of Allah that I will tell you about. Along with these 3 attributive names, I will also tell you about a wazifa from Surah Al-Kawthar, which you must perform every night before going to bed, that is, after lying in bed or on your prayer mat. Perform this wazifa before sleeping, and inshallah, your wealth, your sustenance, and your business will be immensely blessed and increased. You must perform this wazifa for only 5 consecutive days, no more. If you perform this action with full faith and full attention for 5 consecutive days, then when you wake up on the 6th day, you will receive immense sustenance and wealth from an unseen source. You must be in a state of wudu, and when you lie in bed or on your prayer mat to sleep, first say once, A'udhu billahi minash shaitanir rajim. Then say once, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Dear viewers, if you are tired of performing wazifas, if you have tried every possible effort but your sustenance still does not flow smoothly, your difficulties and worries do not end, and you are extremely frustrated, then now let go of this hopelessness. After this, you will very soon become wealthy. Then sustenance and wealth will come to you more than you can imagine. Your descendants will benefit from it. Such wealth and money will be given to you because there is no one who has performed this act with full faith and for a lawful need and not received sustenance and wealth. There are many examples where people were told to perform this wazifa at this time and in this manner, and they received so much sustenance and wealth that those who once wandered in distress and went door to door today live with millions and billions. I personally know such people who, a few years ago, wandered the streets with nothing, but today they have almost all the blessings of the world. And even if they lack something, they have the means to acquire it. After saying Ta'awudh and Tasmiyah, recite Durood Sharif 3 times at the beginning and 3 times at the end. You can recite Durood in any form, but if you recite Durood Ibrahimi, it holds greater significance. Please repeat after me, Allahumma salli ala Muhammad. Recite Durood Sharif before starting the wazifa, and try not to talk to anyone after beginning the wazifa. That is, once you lie in bed, do not speak to anyone until you sleep. First, recite the tasbih of these 3 names. Saying all 3 names once counts as 1 repetition. Ya Ghani, Ya Mughni, Ya Razak. Saying these 3 blessed names once counts as 1 repetition. Then saying, Ya Ghani, Ya Mughni, Ya Razak, Ya Ghani, Ya Mughni, Ya Razak, Ya Ghani, Ya Mughni, Ya Razak. Also counts as 1 repetition. You must recite this 160 times in 1 tasbih. Then recite Surah Al-Kawthar 129 times. Finally, recite Durood Sharif again and make dua to Allah. Just do this for 5 days, only 5 days, and on the 6th day, wealth will come to you on its own, inshallah. Wealth will love you. But continue doing this for your entire life. Keep performing this zikr, this wazifa, this tasbih. You must sleep after performing this action. First, do it for 5 days. But then make this tasbih a regular practice in your life. But believe me, my brothers, my friends, my sisters, you will be amazed yourself. This action has such power, such effect, and such strength that if you do it once, you will be stunned. If you perform this 5-day wazifa once in your life, I can say with 100% certainty that you will raise your hands and pray for me your entire life. Inshallah, that some brother told you about a very special wazifa. When you see with your own eyes how so much money, wealth, and sustenance appeared out of nowhere, you will find it hard to understand and comprehend how you deserve this. Before you did the same things, but Allah gave you such sustenance and money that you won't understand how this wealth and sustenance came to you. I request all my viewers to definitely share this action with those brothers, sisters, and friends who are struggling to survive, who are living in poverty and deprivation. So with the blessed name of Allah and this blessed surah, when you call upon Allah, inshallah, He will remove your difficulties with His grace and mercy. You will also receive a reward for this. You must perform this wazifa yourself and tell others about it. Allah, with the blessings of this wazifa and His beloved names, will ease your difficulties. I pray to Almighty Allah that all those who are watching and listening to me now, may Allah ease all their difficulties, grant them the best halal and pure sustenance, and ease the burden of debts for those in debt. I pray to Allah that He removes all our worries and constraints in sustenance and grants us wealth and sustenance. May He deliver us from all diseases and calamities. Dear viewers, definitely establish prayer because no wazifa works without prayer. May Almighty Allah grant us the strength and ability to perform the 5 daily prayers in congregation and to perform righteous deeds. May Allah be our support and helper. May Allah keep you happy and prosperous.